The opinions you're about to hear are solely the opinions of your Hamright podcast. Our intent is to inform and entertain, not to offend. So sit back, relax, and we finna get to this business, y'all. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be listening to us in the world. It's your Hamright podcast with your boy C-Ham, aka Cal L. And as always, with my brother by my side,
D-Ham, aka Polo Ham. What's good with you, bro?
man, everything's everything, man. Glad to be back in the lab with you again. Come and kick it, blow off a little bit of steam, man, from the work week, man. Get ready to gear up and do this next week, man. How about you? What's going on?
Oh, man. Action-packed week, dealing with nothing but straight hurricanes between the Miami Hurricane football team with going to the game in Tampa Saturday, and then the Hurricane Helene that came through and devastated not only this area and the rest of Florida, but also Georgia and the Carolinas and Tennessee.
Yeah.
And then the football game again, the Miami Hurricanes versus the Virginia Tech Hokies that came down to the last second controversial call. It's been an action-packed week, man, grinding and shining. And, you know, in the trials and tribulations of tragedy, has been, you know, triumphs and victories at the same time. You know what I'm talking about? What's up with you, Black Storm Chaser?
Oh, man, Black Storm Chaser. Man, that was crazy, man. So I was actually in Atlanta during the first part of the storm, and I kind of thought that I could gauge it and drive back and avoid it on the 75, man.
Right.
But no, it didn't happen that way, man. So
meteorologist.
Yeah, there you go. I locked my public school education, man. Not meteorologist isn't one of them, man. So I won't do that again, man. Saw a lot of damage on the highway, man. And
I'm sure.
Yeah. Anyway, man, we'll get into that a little later, man. We're gonna talk about that a little more, man. But let's jump into the news for the people, man. Let's jump to the news, man. We're gonna start out with your boy, Young Dolph, man. And I say young, your boy, because you kind of like Young Dolph, man. So
Young Dolph was jamming, man. R.I.P. to that boy Flipper.
That was his nickname, Flipper?
Young Dolph.
It took me a minute, man, but I'm there, dog. I'm there.
Damn,
So Justin Johnson, one of the men accused of murdering Young Dolph in November 2021, has been found guilty and sentenced to life. Now, you can actually go out and look at the court proceedings, man, and you will see that his co-defendant, Cornelius Smith, man, he testified like he sung like he was auditioning for a record contract.
Tweedly.
Oh man,
Tweedly.
He got in there. He told it all, man. So, and the thing about it is, allegedly, it was supposed to be a $100,000 hit, man.
Allegedly, they said, you know, Big Jook, Yo Gotti's older brother. Yeah. Off topic. We listened to I played you that Play With Your Bitch. Did I not tell you that was one of the hip hop's top 5 greatest diss songs of all time?
It ranks. And I'm a pretty stringent critic, man.
Well,
it ranks.
Cornelius Smith, the co-defendant, said Big Jook offered them $100,000 for a hit on Young Dolph. 40 was supposed to go to him. 40 was supposed to go to his co-defendant, Justin Johnson. And another 10 was supposed to go to somebody else. That was they supposed to get. All he ended up getting was $800 and some pills. And Big Jook, as we know, was killed after he attended a funeral and was killed, you know, not too far from the funeral he attended moments after. So
crazy, man. So for all this, man, for $800
$800.
Or whatever pills they was giving out.
$800.
Man, that's crazy. That's crazy, man.
And I mean,
I guess we'll see what's gonna happen to him later on because, you know, since he sung, I'm sure he's gonna get a reduced sentence.
He probably get reduced. Yeah, I'm sure he cooperated and got something, you know, in return. And he'll probably be in protective custody or whatever and whatnot. Plus, telling ain't like what it was back in the day when we were growing up and stuff.
Yeah, you just stop telling. You got to whoop it for telling.
Boy, you couldn't even. Boy, adults frown upon you. You couldn't even get no hoes. Boy, hoes frown upon that. Like everybody used to frown. Like you can't be like, man. A bitch could be roguish and a thief, but if he ain't no snitch, he be more well respected than a motherfucker that's tattletelling.
Oh, ain't that, man.
But nah. Boy,
I used to tell like, stop telling all the time.
Oh. Why am I telling all the time? Hush the damn up. Stop telling all the damn time. Right. That's what, man, bro.
Oh, man. All right, we'll move on from that, man. And I want to talk about Gettysburg College, man.
Man, I need you to explain this to me because I don't understand how a grown man let a... And it's... Go ahead and tell them the story before I start dissecting it.
So a white member of Gettysburg College swim team allegedly, and we have to use these words allegedly, until we don't want to get no lawsuit. Yeah. Allegedly etched the N-word.
For lawsuit purposes.
Right.
Because...
Yeah, like, we'll say that, man.
Yeah.
So allegedly etched the N-word, nigga, on a black member of the swim team with a box cutter. So the victim, and he has to remain unnamed for privacy, was the only black member of the swim team. Both students have been dismissed from the team, and the offender is no longer a student at the college, man. So you go ahead and dive in, man. What you about to say about it, man?
So the victim gets kicked out the swim team?
Yeah, exactly.
Now that's number one. A box cutter?
It gets worse.
You a grown... And you let him, like...
That's my thing. What were you doing when he was cutting that into your chest?
I don't know what's going on in this world with people. The school trying to do damage control. That boy don't get Billy Crump on his team.
Man, look at
getting Mr. Farrakhan, Fruit of Islam, gets the new Black Panther Party, the old Black Panther Party, the Wakanda Black Panther Party.
The S1Ws from
it was the S1W, the S1Ws, the Q dogs, the Alpha dogs,
get anything,
boy. The ghost dogs, Forrest Whitaker with his eye, boy. If y'all don't do something,
but the family ain't pressing charges.
No, because they see the long game.
Yeah,
boy. I done got this crossed my chest. You done put this thug life
for life,
for life, man.
Man, yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. So we'll give y'all more on that as it comes out. But right now, everything's a little bit sketchy and under wraps because they're trying to keep things quiet for privacy purposes as far as the members. But as we get more of that, we'll bring that back to you, man. Let's move into you, man. Eric Adams, man, the mayor of North Carolina, the mayor of New York City.
Man, he got indicted on federal charges.
Man.
Corruption, wire fraud, bribery, soliciting campaign contributions from foreign nationals, along with a few other charges. The allegations stretch back to 2014 to present, stating that he accepted luxury gifts and travels and benefits from not only Turkish officials, but city officials and companies, interaction, travels, and benefits. Man, his whole, like a lot of his people, they've been indicted. Like a lot of people in his cabinet, they've been indicted.
So they telling. Is that what I'm hearing you say?
All I know is it's a whole lot of rats and very little cheese. And boy, you seen the first 48. Hey, we only got one deal to give. So the first one telling.
Yeah, first one jump on it. You know, there it is.
Don't. Don't
jump on it, man.
Jump on it. Jump on it.
And that's crazy, man. But speaking of jump on it, man.
And it's sad because he was supposed to be like doing big things for New York and cleaning up. Boy, black man's been making it's some good ones, But boy, it sure be some bad ones, boy.
Well, we'll see, man. I hope he actually come out clean in the wash, man.
I hope so too, because it's just allegations, and you know, him and his lawyer say, you know, they're innocent. And one thing about this country, you innocent till proven guilty.
Supposedly,
you got different shades, you got different rules. Boy,
I want to do it. Look at you, boy. I can see the look on your face. Bro,
you can, but I can't.
No, man. I already let you do it. You damn sure they gonna let me.
But yeah, man, I'm just saying, like, man, we got to do better. But you do know what they say: the most dangerous thing in America, a black person with a library card.
Yep.
And on that note, speaking on library cards, and I say that for a reason. Boy, one thing about them people with library cards, they do a lot of reading. Someone just dropped a supposedly new memoir / diary. Kim Porter.
We talked about that last week.
Right.
She was getting ready to do this.
Well, her baby daddy, her first son's Puffy stepson that he, you know, adopted. Albie Sure's son. Albie Sure said Kim Porter was murdered because she was about to expose Diddy.
And I believe it. I read the story too, man, and he talks about how he believes that somebody close to her stole the original and took out all the damning evidence of Puffy, and then they re-released. Now the books is still a bestseller at the moment. It's still a bestseller, but you know, I could, with everything going on with Diddy, man, I could believe that.
For real?
Yeah, I could believe it. You know, at this point, you know, think about it, man. Everybody in his life done going on from here, man. Everybody, you got Black Rod, you got Biggie, you got who else? Craig Mack, you know, goddamn Kim Porter. I mean, the list goes on. These are people that carry all his secrets, man. I'm just saying,
the list does go on, man. I mean, like, he got a full roster. Like, May still around. Like, I get what you're saying. And, like, I ain't saying he don't have his hands in no diabolical and shiesty and shady shit. But, like, I mean, on French Montana video, he got it's an excerpt where he talking about he, like, acting like he God. Like, something wrong with the nigga. Like, I'm not disputing that whatsoever. But
he could produce R. Kelly. Cause that's what's about to happen. He can produce R. Kelly, man.
I see what you saying. Like, hey, it's always three. Like what we say, it's three sides of every story. Their side, the other side, the truth,
and the truth. So, and the truth will come out, man.
Speaking of the truth, will come out,
bro.
And boy, busting it wide open. Cardi B,
mate. So Cardi B went on her social media and admitted she's been seeing other men since filing for divorce, which is, you know, I don't really see that as too big of a surprise. But the biggest surprise is she also admits she did it while she was pregnant, you know. So this is probably going to be another messy divorce proceeding, man, of the stars, man. What you think?
Well, like she said, he was seen in public, you know, by paparazzi and stuff, attending, you know, parties and whatnot with people that's quote unquote her ops, so that she don't like. He's been caught multiple times, according to her, allegedly, you know. He continued to do it. So yeah, she, you know, did her thing, and she just happened to be pregnant at the time.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
yeah, if y'all get a chance to check that out, she was raw, man. She was like, you know,
she always has been. Yeah. Like when she was on Love and Hip Hop, that's like, you know, I really don't watch it that much. Like none of that crazy reality stuff. But that was one of the times and shows I actually watched when she was on that one season. And I was like, man, you know what? She all right. I like her. She funny and stuff.
Yeah, kept it real.
Right. So she gonna keep it real, and she kept it real. Hey, you live by the swab,
and you die by it. And he died by it.
But boy, that's diabolical.
She's slicing them up, man.
Oh man,
she's slicing them up, man.
But that's a whole different type of taking it to a whole nother level. Like,
hey, man,
you got. That's why the babies had them soft spots at the top of their head. Hey, here's the thing: when they pregnant. Okay, so like real shit. So like in high school, right?
Oh man.
Okay, if a girl was pregnant in high school, what that meant?
She was hunching.
Thank you. She was fucking. She could say she was hunching then.
Yeah,
you exactly. A lie. You what?
Exactly.
And you raw dogging.
Well, you know how many trips I took the Saisis?
They don't know what Saisis is. It ain't called Saisis no more either. But yeah, that's the thing though. But yeah, so you can't tell me you ain't hunting. You hunting. So that's one. Number two. Boy, I lost my train of thought. Boy, messing around with
that Saisis.
Boy, you messed my head up with that Saisis.
Oh, it's all good, man. But I mean, it's crazy. So y'all get a chance to check that out.
But yeah, that's why they got them soft spots at the top of their head, man. Like, and then you done fed my baby. I ain't worried about getting you pregnant. Like,
let it loose.
And you going to the doctor frequently, so like I know it's getting checked out, and you getting all kinds of tests and stuff. So like, man, oh man.
Hey, sometimes it's the safest.
When people lose their life over stuff like that, man.
Yeah. But I mean, if he out there, we'll move on from that, man. Let's get into the WNBA, man. So Alyssa Thomas from the Connecticut Sun speaks out about the racist comments that they had to deal with during their series against the Indiana Fever. Now, the Indiana Fever is the team that Caitlin Clark plays for. And apparently, allegedly, they were mostly coming from Caitlin Clark fans, man. They did sweep the Suns. They swept them. I mean, I'm sorry, the Suns swept the Fever, and they moved on in the playoffs, man. So, what you think about that, man?
What I think about it is if this country ain't showing you and ain't been showed you how almost a majority of them think, or at least half the country thinks, and how they act, and how certain people think they can get away with certain things, that different people have to abide by certain rules and regulations, while others, because of their tax bracket or the complexion of their skin, can get away with things that others cannot, or be held accountable at a higher rate and higher consequences. It's just asinine to me, but it's been like that for almost 200 years. But enough's been enough. If you don't get out there and vote, I know something.
Absolutely, man. Like you were saying, man. At this point, it's a shame, but it shouldn't be a surprise.
Case in point was, and she's an awesome player. I think she's, great for the women's sport. Oh yeah, of course. Oh, yeah. Awesome player, great for the sport. No disputing that. But it's funny, just like we discussed last year, when she's enthusiastic and talks shit and sells out. Oh, she has love for the game.
Passionate.
Yeah, she's so passionate. She's a winner. She has that winner spirit. But when somebody else that does the same exact thing, similar actions, it's not the same adjectives, or not positive ones. It's negative adjectives.
Showboating.
Floss. Yeah. Unsportsmanlike.
Yeah.
Classless.
Oh yeah, that was the word they used. Yeah.
That was like, are you serious? So, miss me with this shit. And it's funny how now all of a sudden it's a big, and it should have been there, because they've had great players that's come through for the last over 20 years.
Yeah.
But now all of a sudden it's like an extra spotlight because of this one person. And then along what comes with it is that hate. and it's just atrocious, and it's asinine, and it's sickening. Get out there and vote.
Yep, indeed.
Make that change, in the words of that boy MJ.
Or die. One of the two.
No, man in the mirror.
No, I was saying vote or die.
But MJ didn't say that. I said
he didn't say. I said that.
Yeah, I'm saying I'm looking at the man in the mirror. I'm asking you to make that change. Come on, change. Make that change.
That's the part right there.
Make that change.
Oh man! All right, dog. So let's get on here, man. Let's get into the craziest thing seen on the internet this week, man.
Oh man! So a man stabs his neighbor and then rapes his wife and his daughter. Timothy Ernest Leggert of Pontiac, Michigan, faces 11 counts, including murder, rape, kidnapping, forcibly assault. He went to his neighbor's house that stayed down the street around 6 a.m. The victim was outside warming the car up, getting his daughter ready for school. He stabbed the father in the driveway of the house, then proceeded to go inside the house where he took the mother and the daughter hostage and raped both of them, sexually assaulted and raped both of them. The victims were able to escape later on, after a couple hours of assault.
Man.
And they went to a neighbor's house. Police caught him running down the street. This world is sick, crazy, and messed up, bro.
There is not one place where you can go anywhere around me and there's not anything that's gonna fire somebody up.
Like, he's been plotting.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like no random crime or nothing. He's been plotting. He wanted this lady bad.
You think it was about the lady, or you think it was about the dude? Because I think it was about the dude. I think he was like, all right, I'm finna stab you, and on top of that, I'm finna take your wife and your child.
Oh no, because he took him out first. If that was the case, he wouldn't have killed him, because he dead now, so he don't know nothing.
Yeah, touche.
So how he gonna?
Touche.
He by any means necessary, he was gonna do whatever he wanted to do with whomever he wanted to do at that address, and he did that. And it's crazy and it's sickening that a person would like do something you never down the street, your neighbor.
Right.
That's why I always say you never know what a grown person won't do. Don't say what a grown person won't do. Because here it is, this man done ruined multiple families for whatever transgressions or sickening fetishes he had or whatever, but he done killed the man of the house only to rape and pillage the women of the house.
And ruin their lives too. Because they might as well be dead, because they dead inside now.
And it's a man that stayed down the street from them for over 10 years.
See, and y'all people be wondering why I'm adamant about the death penalty, man.
Speaking of the death penalty, this is why everybody don't need to have guns on them.
My.
And this is what happened when, what they say, God created man, Sam Colt created man equal. This is it right here.
Yeah, y'all check this video out. You just push it to the ground, dog. So as you can see in the video, a man was sitting at a bar in a restaurant. A dude pushed him out of his chair, and then he immediately begins to start firing. The first one hit him. Y'all saw, so you see in the video. The first one hit him.
Yeah, he backed up.
Yeah, and then he followed with placca.
And then he jumped up. He ain't gonna beat that.
No, he ain't gonna beat that.
They gonna hit him with. They gonna hit him with.
Gonna beat that. The first shot he might have got away with in Florida. Stand your ground.
Maybe the second.
Yeah. But
that's just the follow up, just to keep. But when he got up and ran up on him, and then when I saw that, I ain't seen nobody had that for him since Old Dog, since Mrs. What he said, blah. When I said,
oh man!
Every time he went up like this, and I saw the flash from the barrel, I said, "Oh, that's 5 years. That's 10 years." That
man, I was it, man. That's crazy. That was
all because you got pushed down. So you can't even push a bitch down no more.
Yeah, get up and throw them things, man. You get up and throw them things.
Like you can't even like push it. If you push a bitch, man, please.
Yeah, he's done. He's done.
Rightfully so. That's that whole shit, man.
All right, man. So the next one we're gonna get into is obviously it's been crazy for, like my brother said earlier, multiple states. Hurricane Helene, man.
Yeah, we got some pictures to show y'all. We're gonna show y'all this picture. This Six Flags in Georgia. These roller coaster, bro. They submerged in water.
Crazy, man. Crazy. You got houses that got flooded up to, up to the rim, and everything like that, man. It was something crazy.
Trees have just like killed so many people in so many states where they've fallen. Signs have fallen on cars. Firefighters, 3 firefighters have died. Numerous people have drowned in their houses because of the storm surge. Like it was record storm surge. With this storm, each storm has their own specific characteristic that makes them, special or makes them stand out from others. This one here particularly was the storm surge. And the storm surge was astronomical, different from what people have used to seeing in their lifetimes. We're talking about anywhere from 10 to 15, 20-foot storm surge. That's just waves.
Yeah.
That's 10, 15, 20-foot waves just constantly. So
yeah, man.
Like I said, all these pictures we showing you guys and video footage, like this house right here in St. Pete. Mind you, you see the water hitting the sliding glass door.
Right. So
that's up like 10, 15 feet off, up.
Damn. Yeah, man. So people lost their lives and everything, property and everything. Our hearts go out to y'all.
Condolences to the families. Yeah. Condolences there. Hey, we went through it.
Yeah. Yeah. Fortunately, we didn't lose any lives.
But we were surrounded by water. I couldn't go to work the other day.
Yeah.
I tried to pull out the subdivision. It was like, I was like, what are these cars? And boy, it looked like a river. What in the Justin Timberlake is going on around here?
It cried me a river.
Boy, there's a river around here.
Oh man. So yeah, that was something definitely crazy, man.
So hey, everybody, keep your head up. Everybody affected. Prayers to you and your family. Trust me, we might not have it as bad, but hey, we went through it. We've been through many of them. We from Florida, so
there you go. Stay ready, so you ain't got to get ready.
Right.
Yeah.
Indeed, bro.
All right.
So we got some responses from last week. From Nancy Villegas. You guys always come through with the realness, no sugarcoating. Love it. Mark Dobson said, love how you guys blend a little humor with news, make the podcast really engaging. Hey, we appreciate you guys listening.
Yeah, thank you. Matter of fact, I got to tell you, let them know how to hit us up. Y'all make sure y'all can hit us up at yahamrightpodcast@gmail.com. That's YAHAMRIGHT podcast@gmail.com. You can also hit us up on Facebook at YahamRight, Instagram. I am us there at YahamRight, and check us out on TikTok and all that as well. And if you can tell, we respond to pretty much all. And it's getting to be a lot, but I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all listening, respond to just about all your comments and everything. So y'all keep that coming, and make sure you hit that like and subscribe button as well. All right, man. So let's get into some football, man. I'm gonna lead off of this because I don't know if I want to hear what you got to say yet.
What you mean? Right. No, go ahead and tell them, bro.
All right, man. So we're gonna wrap up week 3. Week 3 wrap up. D-Ham, my brother, went 4-1. And you went 4-1. You went 4-1. And in typical C-Ham fashion, after week 1, I went 2-3. All right, so season totals now that pushed D-Ham up to 9-6, and that pushed me to 7-8.
So you ain't even at 500. You ain't even at 8-8, huh?
No, I am not.
Wow, you on the 500.
And again, I hope y'all don't use my picks to win any money or anything.
So that mean that mean you on the 50%, huh?
You just gonna you want some more salt?
No,
so you can pour in the wound?
No, I mean you always talking numbers and stuff. Like you used to be talking about records and numbers and all that. Like I'm just saying, but
this week gonna be different, dog.
Oh, okay.
This week gonna be different. I'm gonna make a comeback this week, man. It's gonna be different, man. So,
well, you sound like Eddie Kane in the 5 Heartbeats.
There it is. How does it feel to be me?
Nights like this, I wish raindrops would fall. Duck, I still got it.
Yeah, watch what happens. Watch what happened this week, dog. So,
right.
All right, so let me give you these picks, man. So Vikings versus Packers. I'm going with the Vikings, man.
I'm going with the Packers.
All right, bless your heart. All right, Commanders versus the Cardinals. I'm going with the Cardinals.
Dang, I'm going with the Commanders.
Steelers versus the Colts. I'm going with the Steelers, man.
I see you got we'll come back to that one. Let's go to the Jaguars versus the Texans because I got to see who I want to go. You got the Texans?
Yeah, I'm going with the Texans, man. I'm going with the Texans.
All right. So I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with them Texans.
All right, and Steelers Colts.
I'm gonna go with the Steelers.
All right. And last one here. This
Saints.
You going with the Saints? Saints versus the Falcons?
Yeah.
You going with the Saints? I'm gonna go with the Falcons.
Yeah.
All right. So y'all can hit us up again at your handwrite podcast at gmail.com. YAHAMRIGHT podcast at gmail.com, and give us your picks and we'll see where you rank amongst ours. All right, man. So here we go, man. What you got for the could you for this week?
All right. So in this day and age with AI and fake accounts and stuff, you never know what to believe. And with the Cardi B stuff, it was so much crazy stuff that was said and posted that Cardi B supposedly, allegedly has said or whatnot, and Offset had allegedly said or whatnot. But there's not, no confirmation 100% where I could be like, or anybody can be like, oh, I mean, I guess if they posted on their Twitter or their Instagrams or what, but if it was them. With that being said, it's been some crazy shit being said. My could you question this week is, could you forgive your baby mama if she was out there pregnant with your child and out there hunting, having sex, getting put in that 44 buck, grabbing them ankles,
messing with my baby soft spot,
making them knees touch them elbows, putting soft spots on the top of your baby head.
All right, so the fairness of it should be, if he doing it, then she do it. She could do it too, But you asked if I could forgive something like that. I don't think my ego would allow me to, and that's regardless of what I was out there doing.
That's an honest answer, bro.
That's regardless of what I was out there doing. I don't think my ego could stand it, or whatever. And yeah, I don't, man. I got to spit right now just thinking about it, though. But so to answer your question, no.
Excuse me.
You got to clear it.
I was watching Looney Tunes with the boy the other day, and we was watching Foghorn Leghorn. Him and the little chicken hawk.
See, I'm a chicken hawk.
I'm a chicken hawk. And Foghorn like, oh, that's a chicken hawk. Like, This is what I know, bro, and I'm just gonna keep it 100. we both said how we used to be savage back in the day.
Yeah.
If you pregnant, I know two things.
I ain't talking about what I would do.
You going to the doctor, getting checked regularly, getting blood tests and everything on the up and up, and you hunching. Boy, I'm like, you kamikaze in that thing. And it'd be, pregnant coochie be the best coochie. It'd be wet. It ain't it's good coochie. But pregnant coochie turned baby coochie into good coochie.
But I get where you're going.
You ain't gotta worry about them getting pregnant. They extra horny. Like, you ain't gotta worry about them getting pregnant. You know, they ain't been to the doctor. I mean, what? Like,
but could you?
Could I what?
Forgive.
What you mean forgive?
You said, could you forgive? If you was asking what would I do, that's different.
Let me tell you something. Know what you having babies with.
Bam.
And that go for both genders.
Yeah.
And if you don't, that's on you. But know who you having babies with.
Yeah. Touche. Good point.
Oh, I know.
Good point, man. All right. So that's the could you for this week. I'm interested to see what they're gonna write in and say, man. Hit us up and let us know. Could you forgive your BM for hunching while pregnant? That's the could you for this week. Hit us up at your handwrite podcast at gmail.com. That's YAHAMRIGHT podcast at gmail.com. Hit us up. Let us know. We'll put your response out there and you can see how that goes, man. All right, Brad. Rolling on into your top 5, man. What's your top 5 for this week?
Oh, man. So the top 5 this week is top 5 things that officially make us unk. You know how you get a certain age, people call you unk, or be like, what's up, unk, or whatever. Like, or auntie, women get a certain age. What's up, auntie? So top 5 things that officially make you unk.
All right.
Or make you feel like you unk.
So when you initially sent me that, man, I was like, well, I mean, basically as you get old and then, younger people call you unk, and then as I started running down the list, I was like, damn, I'm explaining myself. Am I unk? Am I unk? So
the first part is accepting it. Congratulations.
Yeah, I guess so. Acceptance. That's what it is, man. All right. So the first one would be, I guess, to be older. That's the first one. All right. My next one, going to bed early. Anybody who knows me, if it's 8:30, man, yes. I'm already curled up in the fetal position.
Boy, you not done.
Yeah, I'm done. And now if we do make plans to get ready to go out, you already know what I got to do.
Take a nap.
Hey, man, let me go take a nap real quick, man.
And if you're tired, go take a nap.
Take a nap. Giving everybody nicknames. I run up, hey, what's up, Thundercat? Hey, what's happening, man? Just giving everybody little nicknames and everything, man. I find myself doing that. And another thing I find myself doing, man, is saying stuff like, back in my day. And back in my day, we wouldn't have did nothing like that. Back in my day, music was music. Today it ain't music like it used to be. Yeah, so I guess I'm up, dog. I guess I'm up, man. So those are my 5, man. What you got?
I got a few, boy, because I might not look it, but I am.
I was gonna say, are you on?
I'm on. You know how I know I'm on? Because people call me on. All right, on. Fuck. All right, you got it,
It's a blessing, dog.
Yeah, but still, all right, Oh, damn, I'm
Get away from me, Jit.
Just I don't even know. Damn, I ain't even put you up on no game. You calling me like, oh man. Now, this is kind of fickle and funny because I don't want to be taken the wrong way because like I'm never gonna wear no Skechers or no like New Balance. They say they're the most comfortable shoes in the world. I don't see spending over $150 for some shoes and ain't no Jordans or Nikes. Or I mean, boy, it's a whole.
There's a lot of stuff I would do, but that's not one.
Now I care more about shoes, how they feel comfortable, more than how they look. You understand what I'm saying? Boy, them shit, you saw them Asics? But them Asics cost. But I told them bitches look like clown shoes, didn't they, bro? Well, you got me spin.
Oh, man. Hey, man, you got me look at those shoes. Like, yeah, man, these comfortable, man. But hey, look at them.
You know what? They straight. I was like, man, look how them bitches shape. They like Bozo the clown shoes. Talking about wide foot.
Oh, but they were comfortable though, right?
They were comfortable as fuck.
Hey.
But look, them bitches look like a hammerhead shark. And I spent too much money for them shits to be looking whack on my feet.
Oh,
look
man.
like I was like I needed like the extra rubber to balance my walking and shit.
Built for comfort, dog.
Yeah, but I'm just saying though. But so like oh man, nigga, you got me off what you call it. We fucking up sponsors talking about nigga. We been saying nigga our ass all the whole. Oh well, fuck it. Anyway, that's why we get money other ways. I'm always be talking about what that mouth do, what them hands do, what that back rub look like, what that foot rub look like.
When you start working the back.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? What was that mouth? What that back?
No. Bro.
Bro, look like a genie lamp. Or a scratchy mix on that moment. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, boy. I know how I'm on. Cause damn a shower. I need to take a bath. These bones gotta soak. Some Epsom salt, some alcohol. I gotta soak these bones, boy. You know what I'm talking about? Oh. Going to the store in my pajamas. Boy, I wake up like the Undertaker.
It just go right over.
Brush my teeth, put a hat on, some slides, grab my wallet and that pistol, and keys. Be back in about 20 or 30 minutes. Won't miss a beat. And lay my head right back down.
And pass her by in the aisle and be like, hey, what's happening,
What happened? All right now. And that's my number one. All right now.
Anyway, everything.
How you doing? All right now.
All right now. You right, man. I don't know how many times I said, all right now.
You case in point. You see, I just was talking to like just giving an example. First thing out my mouth. Well, all right now.
I think you said at the beginning. Hey, what's happening, man? All right now.
All right now. That's the old head shit. That old shit. All right now. And you can. All right now.
You giggle with it at the end.
No. All right now is you just like boy or fuck it. Like you can be like.
It can mean anything.
All right now.
Yeah, depending on.
Oh, you see, like a girl. All right now, girl. Like all right now. All right now.
All right now.
All right now. All right now. All right now.
Depending on the tone. And
yeah, that's what I'm saying. All right now
yeah.
can mean a whole bunch of shit, but.
Oh man.
Yeah, but.
Yeah, you on God.
But when you say, all right now. What's happening? All right now. All right now. All right now. Oh, and they get that washcloth and start stepping. That right now.
You stay with the washcloth too, though.
Nigga, you older than me,
I am, man. Hey.
You a grandpa.
I accept it.
Yeah, okay. Hey, we on.
I accept it, man.
We on.
Hey, there you go. I accept it, man.
It's the reason why I came up with this top 5. Nigga, I got called Unc this week. Let me get the dough for you, Unc.
It hit your soul. He got the dough for you. Wait a minute, let me guess. He said, "Let me get the dough for you." You said, "All right now."
Nigga, hey, that was some real shit. I felt like Jerome, like I teach youngin'. I was like, I appreciate it, but like, cause you know, nigga being, and I, you know,
that's actually respect.
Yeah, man. Cause you know these young boys nowadays, like,
yeah.
So like, I was like, you know, cool, whatever, but damn, nigga, the unk me.
Hey man, accept it.
And ain't tell me to walk it out.
Accept it, man. Accept it. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. All right, so to all y'all out there listening and everything like that, man, you can hit us up and let us know some of the things that make you feel like unk. Because some of y'all out there are unks and ain't even.
Or aunties.
Aunties.
Or aunties, but aunties different nowadays, cause like.
Well, I mean, man, I like to see.
Because back in the days, only aunties wear bonnets and scarves and rollers to the store and stuff like that. Nowadays, them young girls do. Them young girls wear bonnets.
They do it all.
But all ages. Back then, it was only like a certain age group. Aunties, like you can be auntie and get called auntie and be auntie at 28. All right, auntie. Hey now.
Hey, auntie. All right now.
All right.
I'm gonna wear that out, dog.
Nigga, you go to bed at 8:30.
I do, and I wake up well refreshed and ready to go.
And you don't nobody say that ain't no more than you. I ain't a man.
I ain't no. Hey, that's what it is, man. So I own it, man. All right, man. So let's get into the corner, man. You ready to take that ride, dog?
Yeah, let's hit that corner.
All right, let's go head on. All right, here we go, man. So this week's corner episode, he wanted to remain anonymous, and we're gonna grant him that respect. All right, so what's up, you Ham Right podcast? One of my homeboys recommended your show a couple of months ago, and I'm hooked. I listened to your write-ins and y'all responses. Most of them are just like mine. I got an issue of my own, and I want to see if we line up. My wife of 12 years has been on a weight loss journey. She's lost about 25 pounds and says she wants to lose 10 more. She used to dress conservatively, but I'm noticing the more she's losing, the less she wants to wear. Okay. I don't mind people looking when we're out because I'm proud of her, but I do believe she's wearing things a woman her age shouldn't. She's 52 years old and looks good, but she looks good for a woman of her age. What advice would y'all give? Y'all talk about this for me. Anonymous. You can lean in, dog. What? I can lean in.
How did I know you was gonna be like, you was gonna be one of the ones you'd be like, get her, dog.
Yeah, get him, man. Get him.
I said it once and I say it again. Lizzo got them out of line. Lizzo got, like, it's been a problem for a little while, but Lizzo brought it to the forefront. And Lizzo, shout out to Lizzo, who lost a lot of weight, by the way.
Yeah, she did lose a lot of weight.
Looking good, too, girl. Like, I'm not Lizzo hating, naive. All kudos and accolades to you. Like, I'm a fan. Because you're multi-talented. But, and appreciate you listening, homeboy.
Yeah.
Your homeboy steered you correctly. You know, he's a good true friend.
Tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend.
But on some real shit, here's the thing with her. At that age, at that point in life, and that was one of the things I was going to put in the how you know your uncle, but we always say it all the time, so I didn't feel the need to add it. How at this point in our lives, we on the back end of the hourglass. We in the late third quarter of the quarters of the game of life. Hopefully we get fourth quarter and overtime, but hey, at this point in time, we in the third quarter. So time is one of our most precious, valuable assets. She's lost weight. She's feeling good about herself. She wants to look good. She wants to flaunt her hard work. Hey, this is how I look. Maybe she's fitting into something she never thought she could fit into. Maybe that was one of her goals. Hey, I'm gonna wear them dresses or them outfits like them young girls or them skinny girls or them thick girls. Well,
Yeah.
Because now she's no longer big, she's thick or big bone. So she got a self-appreciation. So hey, she feeling good about herself. Let her feel good about herself. The sister worked hard to get where she at. You know, congratulations and kudos to her, you know, and praise her and give her flowers.
Mm-hmm.
But not at the same time, let her understand and let her know, hey, if we go to certain places, I ain't trying to go somewhere where everybody, these thirsty ass motherfuckers eye raping you and just disrespectful and like gazing at your ass and looking at them titties and, I mean, peaches and cream, just staring at them and
who say got hungry eyes?
with them hungriest of eyes, you understand what I'm saying? Sitting there like looking crazy. I mean, but at the same time, freedom of speech and I mean, ain't that a commandment? A bitch can wear what they want.
I think that's probably like the 12th, 13th commandment.
It's in the chapter, I think, in the Book of Thor, chapter 8, verse 47.
Bam, there it is, verse 49.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So, yeah. So me, I'm in line with what you said, man. You know, you actually was able to word it better than me, man. But my biggest thing is whenever we get these write-ins, first off, we appreciate you listening in, and like my brother said, your boy did lead you the right way. So, you know, we're gonna keep giving y'all this work. You know, whenever we get into relationship issues and everything on these right here, the one thing that you constantly hear us say is communication. Man, y'all been married for 12 years. And at this point, you have a problem with telling her, hey, baby, I don't think, you know, you should be wearing that, you know, or I don't think that you know, or I feel comfortable. I don't think I feel comfortable with you wearing that, or however you want to verse it or whatever, you know, communicate with her, you know, let her know how you feel and what you are thinking. But to piggyback and caveat up off what my brother said, you know, that may have been a goal of hers, you know, to get down to the weight that she's at, to be able to get in them clothes. That it may have been a time where she didn't even think that she could get into them clothes, but now she can. So, you know, praise her, give her flowers, continue to encourage her, you know, and everything like that, man. But most of all, just communicate with her.
You know what, too? I'm gonna be real with you, and it's sometimes, and a lot of times, I ain't gonna say sometimes. A lot of times, it be dudes be insecure in me on that dumb shit, that foolishness, and you shouldn't want something that don't nobody else want,
right?
But at the same time, as a man, and the way dudes is disrespectful nowadays, like, you want to go have a good time out with your lady, you know, it already might. She could be dressed like a damn a nun, looking like she got a Little House on the Prairie dress.
She a Mennonite.
She bad. She bad. Like, you know, cats gonna sweat. Like, you understand what I'm saying? You get up to go to the bathroom, or cats be eye raping her, or like, you know, depending on where you at, somebody might touch her on the booty, or like, who knows?
Yeah.
So some shit jump off. Your night ruined. You know, boy, it's a fine line between not putting up with foolishness and throwing your life away.
Yeah.
So hopefully y'all can communicate about it and find some common ground. You ain't wrong.
But she ain't wrong either.
So y'all can come to a compromise. And mama, don't have them titties hanging out at PTA meetings or the cone of ice or the children. Come on, auntie. Like, but at the same time, bro, don't be asking her to have no damn Little House on the Prairie dress or no nun dress. Like, you know.
Like you said, you proud of her, and I'm proud that you're proud.
Yeah, she don't work it out. Let her walk it out. You know what I'm talking about?
Indeed.
Hey. Walk it out. Hey.
Man, throw something in there. You're a poet.
And you know it. Hey, speaking of that, be sure y'all check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Gmail, Your Handwrite Podcast. I'm gonna leave y'all with this little tidbit. This week, it ain't from the Book of Ham. A famous JC said this, and I ain't talking about Jesus Christ. I'm talking about that boy Julius Caesar. Veni, Vidi, Vinci. That's Latin. You know Latin.
I don't know Latin, but
I mean, that's what it is. Veni, Vidi, Vinci. I came, I saw,
I conquered.
I conquered. Stay grinding, stay shining, stay blessed. Let that sit on your spirit.
Indeed.
We'll get up.
In the words of my man Stevie Wonder, hate knows love's the cure. So y'all stop hating out there. Please stop hating.
Please.
Loving out there.
Please. It's so damn contagious and sickening. Please.
Oh, man.
Fuck.
We out, y'all.
Love you, boy. Good episode, boy.
Love you, man.
Love you too, boy.